Hello guys, and probably not girls. Um, so we're going to be doing some landing challenges in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Bear with me and my shit mic, because I'm no good at this. I'm terrible at video editing, terrible at talking to people, and my mic sounds like I've just bought it at an African thrift shop, so... Yeah, is that an intro? I feel like that was the closest I've got. I've tried doing this about 40 times. Right, so basically landing challenges, yes. There's plenty of them. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. You can land at airport, well you can land at any airport around the world, but the landing challenges provided, you can land at like Sydney, New York, and it's all in like high crosswind and like customized weather and stuff, just to make it a tad bit more difficult, because Microsoft are cunts. Please don't demonetize me. Maybe I should start again. Nah, we'll continue. Alright, landing challenges. I've done some of the landing challenges already. Not these ones, I mean just like the activity ones. These ones here. And yeah. I'm not too good at them. But obviously the challenge is for a reason, so it's not meant to be easy. So the ones I've done so far are... I've done Nice, or Nice. We'll call it Nice, because it's definitely not nice. I've done New York. I did Jackson. I think Jackson was the first flight I ever did on this game, to be fair. Haven't done Rio de Janeiro, and I've done Ecuador as well. Sydney and Rio de Janeiro I'm hesitant to do, because the Airbus A320 has an auto throttle feature which seems to like to pull you out of a rate of descent whenever it thinks you're stalling. And I'm not sure if that's an intended feature, but whenever I'm coming in for landing it seems to push my throttle all the way up to the top even if I try and disconnect it. And I'm pretty certain that I ain't stalling. But yeah. So we'll do Ecuador. I like this plane. Beechcraft King Air 350i. Like I'm a Cuban drug runner. Ignore me. Taking deep breaths. I'm not asthmatic, surprisingly. I'm just a heavy smoker. So, I've got my my head tracking plugged in. Alright, here we go. So I've got my head tracking plugged in, as you can see. I've got a joystick, throttle. I just don't have rudder pedals anymore because they broke. I've got an X55 Rhino throttle with a T16000M flight stick, and also some dodgy head tracking which actually works really well, which some guy bought me and sent it to my house, some guy which I met online. Very grateful for it. Alright, so first thing we want to do is keep descending, but we want to lose the speed. So we want to descend at a lesser rate. I'm going to throttle all the way back, as you can see. Put us up a bit there. Then come into a left bank. We're about on speed. I'll drop it a little more, but we want to be around 130, and I can just make that out at 131, going blind. So if you read up here, it says the gear extension is at 182, so I'm going to bring the gear down now. Just got that bound to my throttle, to a button on my throttle, should I say. And we want to be at about 105 knots when landing, which I'm way over speed. So if I bring the flaps out, that should increase the drag. Now I'm all lined up. And now we're about on speed, so I'm going to aim to keep at about 105. You see the runway lights on the left side all white, so we're good on that rate of descent at the moment. Give it a little flare, let it drop. And then a little wheel brake and reverses. Oh yeah. You know what? I feel like that was pretty good. Oh, fucking get in, lads. Get in. Let's have a look. Friends. I don't have any friends, of course. Fucking hell. So, yeah, you can see how it's rated. So you've got that landing precision. Which is how accurate you are towards the centre of the runway. Ground roll is how far you deviate, I guess, once you're on the ground. Landing smoothness is your descent rate in feet per minute as you touch down. So, yeah. Alright. I don't think I could do that any better. In fact, that was probably the best landing I've ever done on any simulator in my life. Try Rio de Janeiro. I've got a feeling it's going to be a laggy mess, but we'll give it a go. We'll see what the Airbus A320 does. Knowing me, I'm going to land on the runway down here. Yeah, landing smoothness there. Your score depends on your vertical speed at touchdown. The closer to 0 FPM, the higher it'll be. So it's lagging quite a lot, and it looks really shit on the outside. Oh, building's rendering in. No wonder it's lagging. So the landing gear's already down. Flaps are already on 3 notches, I think. Yeah, 3 notch of flaps, landing flaps. Keep it at about 160 here. I think this little peninsula here is where the airport is. At least I hope so, because that's where I'm going. So, at the moment, I've got control of the speed, but this suggests that auto throttle is connected, so I'll turn that off. And now I have like full control. Like, I actually have to fight the throttle in order to keep it on speed. Start my left bank now, actually. Yeah, I think I see the runway over there. Yeah. It's a really good looking game, except you got to render, well, you got to pre-render areas, otherwise it looks shit like this. But my download speed isn't the best, and that means that I'm constantly just looking at shit areas or expecting long download times just to get areas which I want. A little too far right. Fucking that popping is ridiculous. And you can see down here is the vertical speed indicator.
1,000.
If I push the throttle up, the vertical speed indicator goes up, because obviously I have more thrust to alleviate the climb, which I probably want to do now because I'm fucking way too low.
400.
Oh god.
300. 200.
Too low. Fucking need the auto throttle now.
100. 60. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Give it a flare. Keep the nose up, kicking the reverses. Well, that wasn't center at all. I blame the runway. Oh. Yo. Oh, that's how it determines your score, is it? So, landing precision plus ground roll plus times landing smoothness. I didn't notice that before, but I get it now. Alright, well, as long as it's above 1 million, I'll allow it. If it's anything below 1 million, we'll try again. So that's 1 million on both of them. I have pre-rendered Sydney, so it should look better. I think it's because I was crashing into the Sydney Opera House, just practicing. That's a joke. But yeah, I've pre-rendered Sydney because I did a flight from Melbourne to Sydney, and I landed at this airport here, so this region should look pretty good. Not sure if it puts your gear down for you. Yeah, it does. It does in some. Oh god, that was fucking terrible. In some landing challenges, your gear's not down. In some others, it is. It just depends on what, I don't know, but. Disconnect auto throttle again, that doesn't help us. There we go. Now that it's actually rendered in, oh fuck's sake, spot too soon. I have a 2080 Ti and an i7 7700K and like 24 gigs of RAM, so I definitely meet the ideal specs for the game, except it just doesn't. It's like there's a memory leak or something, I'm not sure, but oh, I need to drop back on that speed, increase the rate of descent. The flaps are already in the landing position. Give it some rudder. So I have a twist stick joystick, because I don't have rudder pedals. I can just twist the stick and it works just fine. It's on its own axis, so it allows me to give input on that region. And I feel like we're too high at the moment, although the IFLOLS, which are the landing lights, they suggest otherwise.
300.
There we go. Start giving it a bit of throttle and throttle. Ah, fuck. Well, that's not how you land a plane. I'm gonna land anyway, because I'm sure someone out there wants to laugh at my laugh at the score which I got. Probably like 5. Eh, fucking close enough. Yeah, we're trying that again. I can do better than that. I say that I can do better than that, but watch now as I do worse. I'll probably roll off the end of the runway and turn into a boat. Right, let's try again. Auto throttle can come off. Try keep on speed here. I've been flying the Airbus A320 not in landing challenges, just on like little free flights which I set up, and I'll go from airport to airport, and it allows you to use a function called ILS, which I think is just instrument landing system. Might be wrong. Off the top of my head that's what it is, but you just tune into a frequency and the ground station will guide you in, and will guide the aircraft in even, and it just automatically lands the aircraft for you. You have to do very little. But in some airfields and airports, in real life obviously it wouldn't be like this, but it seems they've got it wrong, because it puts me in the middle of two runways, so I'll land on the grass, which obviously isn't ideal.
1,000.
I'm liking this approach a little more. I'll be at about 140 here. I want to be a little higher than that. Give it a bit more throttle. That beeping makes me fucking panic.
300.
It's crosswind here as well.
100.
Does make it a lot more difficult.
60, 50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
Oh, we bounced! Yeah, we fucking bounced. Hold on, do I have a Ryanair livery on? No. And I didn't stop too quick either. I'm not sure if that matters. Ah, did better. We did better. Alright, I said I want it above 1 million. I'm lazy. So we'll just go on to the next one. It's well above 7,000 or whatever the other score I got was. I haven't downloaded this area. So I think the skyline will be real shit. We'll see though. I kinda wanna do a free flight out of here now, that looks really good. Just download the area. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Where could we go though? What's near Toronto? No idea. I'm not good at geography. Alright, let's have a look. Alright, that's meant to be the, is it CN Tower? Is that Toronto? Guessing so. It's just a big block in the sky. Looks like it's been built in Minecraft. I'll allow it though. A lot of crosswind here. Yeah, I need to download this area, because that looks shit.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Oh, I'm not fucking landing just yet.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Dumb bitch. I'm guessing that means my flaps aren't down either, so I'll bang them up. Give me a bit more lift, and also bring the speed right down so I can get, oh, a bit too far down. I would not want to live in this version of Toronto. I can't, no wonder it's a fucking landing challenge. I can't see the runway. Oh, I see it now. What the fuck is that? I'm way too low here. I mean, it's fine. I'm still gonna land. Just hopefully where I want as well, but I'm not entirely sure. Flare it back. And there we go. You hear the throttle coming up there, they're the reversers. There we go. Nice. I wonder if 1,862,450 is the highest score you can get, because I saw another person on the previous one with something similar to that. We'll try this. The scenery is really good on this game once you download it. What's frustrating though is mountain ranges seem to be so big, and the grid system which the renderer uses when you're in the caching options seems to be so small. Like the scale isn't really useful. Say I want to render the mountains all in high, it would probably take me about half an hour of just slewing around with the mouse to try and get the right. Sorry, just bearing the lag. To try and get the right area. It gives you like a mile worth of. My mind's gone blank. The scale of the map in the view cache area is about a mile, so you can only highlight a mile, and then you have to move over to the next one. But which would be easy if the cache didn't lag as soon as you enter it, and from then onwards. It's not nice to use at all. Got a bit too fast there. Luckily this thing has speed brakes, I think. It does. Oh god, which fucking runway are we on? I'm guessing that's a taxiway. I do like the Citation, which is this jet which we're flying now. It's incredibly fast. Like, the thrust to weight ratio is unreal. If I just went full throttle now, I could probably reach about 280 before I even got to the end of the runway. Five degrees of descent. Ten degrees of descent. Let it drop, and then flare. Speed brake can come out. Ah! Yeah, let's do that again. So I was way over speed, so it's saying 130 knots here, whereas I entered at about 140. And then 110 on the final approach. No, 160 we enter at. Did I even have my landing gear out? I don't think I did. This area looks pretty nice. Like you can tell the mountains are a bit low quality, like the rock textures on them over there and stuff. But if you downloaded the region, it would be a lot better. Too busy focusing on the mountains and not enough on the runway. Surprised it's still even in front of us. I could have passed it and I wouldn't have noticed. So landing gear are down, flaps are down. Minus 10 degrees of descent. And we need to drop throttle just a bit until we get to 110 knots. A little low there. Yeah, we're okay. Start to flare, bring the throttle back to idle. Reversers, bring them in. And then let the nose fall by itself. That was way better. still a little hard on the landing, I felt, but yeah. Yeah, we'll go on to the next one. Ooh, doesn't this look nice? Yeah, regions like this are so nice. Like, cities are cool and all, but like it's just the terrain. That's what's more cool to me. Like snow-capped mountains and just fog rolling through the valleys and like lakes and stuff and rivers. That's nice. And you get better performance as well. No wait, where the fuck are flaps on this? Oh well, we're in landing anyway. I don't fly the Cessna too much. Well, I don't fly it at all. I prefer multi-engine aircraft and helicopters. There isn't helicopters in this at the moment though, but hopefully soon. I did see that someone modded an F-18 into it. However, there's none of the like, onboard systems. For instance, in Digital Combat Simulator, so DCS, which solely focuses on like military aviation, you get all of the onboard systems for navigation and like scanning radar targets and everything like that, and data link as well, so communicating with everybody. But you don't get that in this. With the mod, not at this point in time at least. Maybe at some point. I feel like this game has just been released as like a base for which modders can then use and improve on. Seemed to be the case with FSX, Flight Simulator X. For those of you who don't know. Alright, now this is a fucking drug smuggler's airport if I've ever seen one. Not too centered, but not bad. Yeah. Ah, this guy's got 2 million. Well, close enough. So 186. Sorry, bad at maths. 1.8 mil isn't the highest you can go. Nah, I think I'll call it there. Alright, so yeah, that's it. I don't really have anything else to do. I don't really do videos like this much, as I said previously, and I'm probably not going to either. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But if you subscribe, and let me know what you want from me in the future. I'll aim to do it, because at the moment I've literally got nothing better to do than film YouTube videos and sit at home, given the drama that's going on outside. Not that I go outside anyway, because I'm a social recluse. But yeah, basically that's all that's going on with me. Oh, I've still got some tea left. Well, I'll drink that and leave you alone. Alright, like, subscribe, see it, bye.